say that you're gonna be Nancy.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode. So, if you don't know, now you know. I am tomorrow 37 weeks pregnant. By the time I post this, I will be 37 weeks pregnant. And yeah, I have to get ready for baby. This go around, I'm doing some things differently. I have been I don't keep it a secret that with my last baby, I struggled really bad with postpartum anxiety. And unfortunately, it led me to find a way to kind of fix myself on my own. And that was very hard and difficult. This time around, I'm going to go about it a little bit different. I'm going to try to cut that before it even happens. It was my first time ever dealing with postpartum anxiety, and anyone who has dealt with it for the first time knows it is crazy. It is very crazy. You don't know what's going on. Your thoughts are just racing, and you think you're just going crazy. It's a very maddening experience. So, in order to help me with that, this go around, I have purchased a book that came very high on my midwife's list. I kind of told her about it last pregnancy, and she was like, yes, that is a great book. I bought the book, but unfortunately, I didn't read it or use it. This go around, I'm not making that mistake. I am not. So I bought this book off of Amazon. And it says the first 40 days. The essential art of nourishing the new mother. And I believe in our culture, we have lost the art of nourishing our moms. And after they have a baby, and really taking care of them, putting back herbs, and vitamins and minerals back into them to not only nourish them and help them heal, but also help balance out their hormones, help them get back to a state of healthiness. A healthy father and mother brings about a healthy child, which brings about a healthy nation. So this is all about getting back to the basics, getting back to health, and replenishing myself with the nutrients that I need, with the calming things that I need in order to be a healthy wife and a healthy mom for my Lord's house. So, with that being said, I am diving into the Rose and Coconut Body Oil on page 220. Now, I'm not the only one that's having a baby, and as you probably have heard me say, it takes a community. So, because I know it certainly does, and the community is definitely needed, I'm going to make a few of these body oils and pass it around to other mamas I know that's due around the same time I am. So, I think I'm going to use this glass to put it in. It has like a little spout to it, like that. A mixture of this and mason jars to put them in. There's about 4 of us total that I know of that are expecting. Could be more. But this is what I'm going to do for now until I hear that more of us are coming through. It's the time of year. It's the time of year. So yeah, I'm going to be taking the recipe and I am going to triple this thing, or maybe even quadruple, because I have like 4 jars here. So I think I'll fill up all 4. And if someone says, oh, you know, such and such is having a baby too, boom, I got an extra one. So such and such, it never feels like she was left out of the whole mix. Okay? Okay, so let's get started. It requires coconut oil, jojoba oil, and food grade rose water. Perfect. So my coconut oil is not melted. It's not melted. So I'm gonna get this melted down. So I can work with it and it can integrate in nicely. One great thing about coconut oil is it doesn't take much to melt coconut oil. It can melt in a warm shower very easily. In the cold, like it's December, so in the cold, it tends to want to solidify. But you turn on that warm shower, the steam from the warm shower is going to melt coconut oil down. The heat of your hand will melt it down. Coconut oil is such a good oil. So I'm going to get this melted down. Okay, let's get started. I melted down my coconut oil very slowly so I don't lose any of its great benefits. I'm going to put about half cup of that in there. Half it more. And next I'm going to do the almond oil. Okay. So I wanted to make sure I had enough. And then it says about 3 tablespoons of rose water. Now, I like to be just a little bit extra. Anyone knows me knows I am slightly extra with my stuff. And you know what? That's okay. So I got some roses here. They are edible roses, but I'm going to put some olive here so I don't put my hand down. Put it inside these glass jars just to add like a little special touch to them. I know I had this body oil for the longest. They used to sell it at Target, they don't anymore, but it had roses in it, y'all, at the bottom, and I absolutely love the fact that it had roses in it at the bottom. And these are just little dried roses, nothing like special or whatever, but I used to like shake up my jar of body oil because I felt like it just shook up the roses and made it all just disperse really nicely. So I'm gonna do the same. And who doesn't like roses in their stuff? Okay, so that's in there really nicely. I'm gonna stir this up. Put a little bit more roses in them. So this time I'm slightly bougie. about doing stuff like this, I'm gonna make a cute little label for it, Lord's will. But what I like about doing stuff like this is if you get any like jar tops and there's like an issue with the top, let's say there's a slight imperfection in it, but you've already used, let's say you have to replace them, you already used a lot of them. I use those little tops with imperfections on stuff like this. Little cute gifts. I could put a ribbon on it. I could slap a label on this, and whatever mama gets this, I'm sure they're gonna be very happy, because sometimes when you have a baby, it's about baby. Like, everyone pays attention to baby, but very few people say, hey, the mama needs help too. Let me make sure I'm there for the mom and giving support to the mom. Not only right after she has the baby, see that kind of rose up a little bit, but also give her some support right before she has the baby to help calm her nerves, ease her. That way she goes through childbirthing experience very relaxed. The baby comes out very relaxed, and it's a rewarding experience, not only for the mom, but for the baby, and most of all, for her husband. Okay, so I realized I didn't tell you how to use this. This is, this rose oil is a pre and post oil experience. Pre or post oil experience. You can do it both. So the thought is to calm the mom, to soothe the mom, and rose does a lot of that. The scent of rose brings a calming effect. It brings a serenity effect onto the mom. So when you're in your third trimester, like I am myself, what you do is you put it all over your body. You take time, y'all. Take time to take that shower. Take a break. Tell them kids leave you alone, and allow you to breathe a second, because you're gonna be in that shower. So before you get in the shower, you're gonna rub it all over your body. You're gonna give yourself a little massage with the oil before you get in. Use it how it's meant to be used, as a calming effect. Don't slap it on like, okay, I gotta hurry up, take a shower. No, honey, take your time now. This time is for you. Now you're preparing yourself for a transition in your life. You know, whether you're having your first child or your 9th child, it's still a transition in your life. Take time to calm yourself. Bring that peace upon you. If you're like me, put on some music. I've been rocking out to some great music by Original Royalty lately. Zay has been, oh my gosh, his Transparency album. Put that thing on. Put on Lovers, okay? Put that on and put on this oil and really take time and relax. All right. Now, cut you back to the video. Isn't that great? Look how gorgeous, y'all. And it smells so good. Lord's will, y'all had a great day. And if you're at the beginning of your day, Lord's will, you're having a great day. Till next time, y'all.